Jamen hej igen alle sammen, og velkommen tilbage til kanalen. Det er tid til noget mere Vinland Saga. In this video we are going to be watching episodes 19 and 20 of season 2. Shit is about to shit is about to go down. Hit the fan. However you want to say it. First episode here, just titled The Battle of Ketil's Farm. Some really rough episodes we just watched as far as I remember. To be completely honest, it's been a couple of weeks maybe since we've seen any new episodes for like various reasons in real time. So it's going to be good to get back into it, but of course again we also know that oh man, we are definitely not done with all the pain and all the tragedy and with Ketil returning to the farm and how he reacted when he learned about what sort of went down while he was gone and how he's treating Arnheid. The king, King Canute, is heading there with his army, or at least Floki and the Jumps Vikings. So yeah, we're gonna have a battle. What is Einar going to do? What is Thorfinn going to do? What is Leif going to do? Because he just went there to get Thorfinn and then get the fuck out of there. And he's allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Even like ask Ketil about, just take those two, but he can't have Arnheid, and Einar and Thorfinn probably not going to leave without Arnheid, so oh man,
it's up in the air.
It's up in the air. It's so all going to shit once again. So are you ready for some shit? Yeah, man. All right. Please subscribe if you haven't done that already. Like the video, throw in a comment. It really helps with the algorithm. And if you want to support us, if you want to watch ahead, you can do so over on Patreon, where we are. Well, yeah, we are done with the season now at this point in time. If you aren't able to support us on Patreon, then there's also YouTube memberships. Links down in the description below. Now let's get into the first one. Episode 19 of season 2. As I said, the Battle of Ketil's Farm.
The next one is literally called Pain.
And the next one is literally... oh, that's wonderful.
後で正確な人数把握しとけ。マジでやるんですか？
I think you guys have a choice.
旦那がやるっつって聞かねえんだ。性があるね。
You said it.
こいつらみんな旦那に借金してんだ。戦に参加すればそれを帳消しにしてやるって。それでも相手が王と知っていれば来なかっただろう。来ちまったら帰れねえ。ノルド男の見栄があるからな。
Wow.
勝てるような気がしてくるもんだ。兵が集まるまで敵が王だと知らせなかったのはうまいやり方だな。思ったより戦上手だぜ、トールギルのやつ。
He's straight up excited about this.
Yeah.
He must be very curious. Snake, like when it comes to Thorfinn.
俺たちアルネイズ様にして農場を去ることはできません。本当に俺なんかを気にかけてくれてありがとう、おっちゃん。
変わったな、トルフィン。
Absolutely.
今は慎重にすべきかと。意識が戻れば容体もわかるのですが、正直私にも今は彼女の状態を判断しかねるのです。
Poor woman.
安静にしておくに越したことはありません。
I don't know if that child is still.
兄貴、早く下か。はい、この指の先に。旦那に伝令。北洋上に船団を死任。王の軍団の。
At least it's only 4 ships. Trying to see if you can hit the ships from there. My dude.
もっと引きつけてから一気に。
Oh, they can hit you. You idiot. If you hadn't fired off that shot, then
People were trained to do this.
yeah,
And have good,
their
like...
equipment is way better.
Yeah.
They got longbows.
どうやらケティルは世と戦う気ら
Yeah,
しいな
yeah, that's right. We got 2 advices with closed eyes. It's always just like, what is?
本来死を賜るが妥当の罪状であるとケティル一族を生かしおきくださるわ。ひとえに王陛下のご
Well, he did say he was going to approach them that way first.
Yeah.
役立たずどもが反逆平和喪失寸人乗るなよ若造
Oh, he is just pure anger.
軍船2隻貨物船2隻上陸地点のすぐそばにテントを張ってる兵力はざっと100人だ100人ああ奴隷と召使いを除いてな
Expecting more or less? I'm guessing less. Oh, they were expecting more. That's yeah. But you don't know. It's again.
the young Vikings.
Yeah, it's actual warriors.
王の首を上げた者には望みの褒美を与えるぞおめでたいね
What fools!
重視の中でも王の近衛とくりゃデンマーク屈指の強者揃いだぜトールギルの元戦友たちだ
Exactly.
つまりあれですか全員
You're fighting 100 Thorgils.
Yeah.
この絵に比べりゃ弱い
Stronger.
なんだお前見たことねえのかよあれが
Oh, those are the young Vikings. Okay.
あいつらは朝から晩まで戦争のことしか考えてねえ連中だお前ら逃げたきゃ逃げろ兄貴はどうするんで
It's going to fight, right? Yeah.
なるべく死なせねえように頑張ってみるさだったらよケティル一族を縛り上げて引き渡しちまいましょうよビビンじゃねえよ8人がかりだったらなんとかなるいやトールギルさんだけじゃねえ音に聞こえた鉄拳ケティルだ馬を素手で殴り殺した武勇伝は知ってるだろ
But that was just a ruse, right?
Yeah, but I still wouldn't want to fight the guy.
I don't know.
鉄拳のことならよく知ってる15、6の頃に出会ってな俺に戦場の流儀を教えてくれたマジでめちゃくちゃ強かった
Oh, okay, it was actually.
なんだお前はわしに言おうか全くの別人だったんだなんじゃそりゃ語ってんだよあのだ
Yeah, okay.
名前が同じなのをいいことにな
Okay, there was an Iron Fist Ketil. It's just not this one.
ずいぶんただ飯を食わせてもらったそろそろ飯代を払わないとな
Yeah, quite the principled man.
ま、お前らは好きにしろ旦那は命を捧げるには値しねえペテン野郎だってことだ
Like, sure,
達者でな
I'm gonna fight for him, but you guys, feel free.
ペテン野郎の飯食い逃げしたらそこのけに最低じゃねえかよ食った分くらいは働いてみせますよ
Okay.
They're not absolute scumbags.
No,
Just
no.
scumbags.
Scumbags with a little bit of honor and again strong principles. Also, they're following Snake most of all. Like they believe in him. Not Ketil.
死刑は見晴らしがいい奇襲は効かねえオルマルこれをどう攻める
I know it's your little brother and all, but
100数える間に皆殺しだ
じゃあなんでそんな奴ら集めたんだよ
cannon fodder.
100数える間王の注意を引いてもらうためよ
That guy wearing a bucket?
Probably.
始まったご無事でパテールさん
Oh, he was supposed to fight too?
両軍戦闘の真っ最中だ
Okay, then they are trying to
ゆっくり
leave
なるべく揺らす
with her while everyone is
Busy elsewhere?
Counting to 100.
トルフィンの友達だ。見捨ててはいけん。ここにいたら彼女は殺されてしまう。
大旦那様に。
Oh, Thorgil. Oh, okay.
痛みと絶望の吹きだまり、血に乾いた獣たちの森、命を育む場所ではない。私たちには暖かな家が待っている。
Why are they doing this again?
苦しい旅だったな。でもその苦しみももうすぐ終わる。
Oh my god. I hope you guys have been able to hear me. I'm so sorry.
ここで子供たちと待っているよ。
Both children now.
Yeah.
止まって止まって俺です。わかりますか？具合はどうです？
Boy. Yeah, the farmers are getting absolutely slaughtered.
さすがはヨウム戦士団ですな。70名一列応対の薄さでも全く崩れない。
もはや光栄は不要。
Damn. You charge in there.
わしの息子たちはどこへ行ったのだ。
Counting to 100.
毛を背負って泳ぐなんて無理だよ兄ちゃん。俺は
Did he send him in to like assassinate the king on his own? Or is he going to do it? Well, don't let him know. That's the end of the episode.
Already?
Yeah.
What?
That was
That was 5
fucking
minutes.
quick, man.
I don't even think it was 5 minutes. That was 3 minutes.
Oh well. The battle has started. It's not really a battle at this right now.
As you said, a slaughter.
It's a slaughter. It could become a battle if Thorgil or Olmar, for like some like freak miracle, manages to take out the king. But I don't think they're going to, like, either of them are going to be able to do that. Like, they're going to do some damage, or Thorgil might be able to do some damage. But first, I quickly wanna, apologize. I forgot to put on the microphone. It was just on the table, so I hope that you guys were able to hear me and what I was saying in the intro and throughout some of the our reaction to episode 19 here. Yeah, whoopsies. I don't know how much more there is to talk about because we're still just like in it, and it's the battle is raging. They're trying to get Arnheid out of there while everything else is going on. So essentially still trying to leave, or Leif is still trying to take Thorfinn, Einar and Arnheid with him, and then with the Thorfinn too, the other Thorfinn, who's just kind of along for the ride at the moment. We did also get a quick, another, what do you want to call it, dream sequence, or like
Limbo.
in limbo sequence in between life and death, where we had it before with Garda and
So
their son, and it was just heart-wrenching, and they take us back to that. Now there is another kid, and confirming to us that, yeah, of course, the child inside her
died.
Didn't survive, and now it's time for her to say goodbye, but not before she says thank you to Einar and Thorfinn. And I don't think it's gonna just be that. Like, I have a feeling that she's not gonna leave this world just yet. Although I get why that's it. I'm done. I just want to go, the afterlife with my husband and now my 2 children.
Yeah,
Get out of these
even,
woods and this horrible, painful life. Even though
I
creatures
can't
are still
talk about it.
trying
I can't even think about it. It's just.
I know. It's really painful. So let's get into the next episode titled "Pain."
Woohoo!
Yoo-hoo! Yeah. Thought it was fun when you were fighting people weaker than you, but now you're on the other end of that.
Wow, he just gestured like.
What do you want to do? Well, what are you gonna do, man?
The animation here is actually.
Yeah, the animation, like it looks like it's rotoscoped or something. Ooh. Wow, he fast, man.
Is that why they call him Snake?
He just wants him to like stop this
Yeah.
madness. Yeah, retreat. Oh, finally! All right. Yeah, run, guys, run. It's either that or certain death. No, you're gonna be dead, dude.
借金も何もあんたはもう終わりだよケティルさん
Yeah.
少しは俺たちみたいな貧乏人の気持ちが分かったかい
Oh.
Okay, he's dead.
あんたは王様に逆らっちゃいけなかったんだあんたに従ったようにな、力は正義なりだケティルさん、あんたより強いやつのためにあるんだよ
It's an interesting helmet design. Oh.
Iron Fist?
私の部下に
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
I think they just killed him.
不手際だな捕獲しろと命じたはずだ
申し訳ございません確認してまいります
用務戦士団が逃げる者の背を切っているそれも命令違反だ
But you sent them in, and like this, once they get going and they get the bloodlust, I imagine it's hard to stop, or that's why you keep going. And there's this fucker.
なんか知らんが中主張が離れたチャンス
It's as good of a chance as you're ever gonna get. I still don't think he's gonna be able to do it. Oh.
Canute 見知らせもらった
Okay.
Yeah. Why not? Sure.
Hey, right where we.
Ooh.
トールゲお前どこから冥界からよ
From Helheim.
右手に力が今の一撃でくじいたか
いいぞ
You should have brought Thorgil with you.
Oh, yes.
That would be an interesting fight. Ooh. Oh, wow.
でやりてえのは山々だがすみませんなちと時間
He's actually doing it. What's gonna...
見印ちょうだい
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came back.
貴様よくも陛下を足毛に
Well, he did more than just kick him.
Ooh. Are you okay? Don't look. Don't look.
It happened so sudden.
Don't look.
Am I... Ay.
戻りたい戻れ陛下を
failed.
As you said.
世の油断もあったが、それ以上にあやつ大胆な男だ。
Very much.
再び部下に欲しいな。
No one has a bow? Look, can...
全員戻れ。走れ急げ。
What?
トールギルか。旦那、生きてるか。
Nah.
あの兵隊ども、旦那の顔を知らなかったみてえだな。運がいいぜ。
Or is he?
Just think he got a knock.
死んで楽になろうなんて思うなよ、旦那。敗軍の将の責任取ってもらうぞ。鉄拳ケティル。
What are you gonna do? What are you...
どこに行くの？
わしの村へ行こう。ちと寒いが、いいところだ。
Back to Iceland?
かつて争いはあった。これから先ないと言えば嘘になるだろう。
私は行かないわ。私は今からさまよっているみたいだった。一人きりで朝のおしゃべりがエイナルさんのお話。
ダメだ、あれでさ。気を叱る。
Dude, just let her go, man. Just let her go.
お腹の子、子供を守るって。あれでさ。
どいてくれエイナル。昔父から教わった死者を蘇らせる術だ。エイナル、話しかけろ。
Guys.
そこならきっとあなたも苦しまずに生きていける。アルネイズさん。
Oh, we get that again. White.
No.
Did you just...
なんでまだこんなところにいるんだ。
Oh, shit.
よせエイナル。
ケテル。
Grief turns into anger real fast.
やめろエイナル。旦那を殺しても何にもならない。
Excuse you?
エイナル。
Right back at you, dude. Snap out of it. The pain, man.
旦那を殺したって収まりはしない。怒りが怒りを呼んで。
トルフィン、待て。どこへ行く？待たんか。何をするつもりだ？
クヌートに愛。
Wow.
旦那はまだ生きてた。捕まってもいない。
End this shit. Yeah.
ざっと見たところクヌートは100人前後の兵しか連れていなかった。どんなに悪く転んでも生きて戻るだけなら。
Wow.
Love the confidence.
Oh yeah.
Like his dad.
いつでも船を出せるようにしておくぞ。無理はするな。必ずアイスランドに帰るぞ。トルフィン。
Okay.
Okay, wow.
I swear these episodes are 3 minutes long.
Yeah, these two, they were definitely lying. With the, yeah, saying that the episodes are about 20, 24, 25 minutes a piece. Nope, not true. Not at all. The title of this episode just said it all. Pure pain. Pain of war, pain of losing loved ones, losing everyone around you, just seeing death and what people are willing to do to each other in the name of...
Whatever.
Yeah. And then, yeah, what do you do? Do you try to stand and fight? Do you run away? Do you give in? What do you do, man? And I don't think there is a, it doesn't, like, what I like about the series it's not telling us specifically, like, what you should do, but more an ideal to strive towards. An ideal that might be sort of not realistic, but nonetheless, like, of course, it would be best if we could just stop with all the pain and tragedy and war and.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
most people, if they change and they change into like they have very rigid like guidelines, if that makes sense. In a, for example, like let's take Thorfinn. He's like he's swearing off any sort of violence.
Yeah.
But then he is put in situations where he has to use some sort of violence, right? He has to punch poor Einar out of it to make him stop from hurting someone else, right? Or trying to kill Ketil. And it's like, I feel like that's most people when they suddenly, like when they go down a path where they set up certain rules and regulations for themselves, is like, it gets somewhat unrealistic because at some point they get to where it's like I swear off this one thing and I can't really keep to it. I can't stick to it.
I can't continue down this road and still stick to my principles, sort of a deal.
Yeah, I know, like they just become smarter about the world or whatever.
Maybe.
And then he's like, okay, so in certain situations I have to use force. I have to like be violent in some way, like also with who was he fighting? Was he fighting Snake? Or about to fight? He was fighting Snake to protect Einar, right?
It was to protect Garda.
Garda, yes,
Yeah.
that was the one. But he then used his like murderous skills and put it into put those skills into slightly less murderous.
You put all of those skill points, took it from the knives tree into the unarmed skill tree.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
And then he's like, because then we see how he's like determined to talk to Canute about definitely stopping this or whatever. He's gonna try and talk him into here.
Yeah.
And then he says to his friend Leif, who's just a darling angel for not like for.
He just wants to
sticking-
protect him, man.
Yeah.
Please let me take you home this time.
Yeah.
Please, just.
And then he's like, you know what? I gather there's around less than 100 people here. I can take them.
I should be able to make it back alive. Like that confidence, that was great. But yeah.
So he's like, what I mean is just like he goes from where he's like he's completely swearing off violence, but then he's also like, okay, I have to use it to some degree to kind of like protect, or so you have to use violence to prevent violence, right?
Yeah.
And it seems kind of like counterintuitive, but then I think you've also mentioned it many times before, but doing the thing that his father did, where he's just like checking out people, but without killing them, just like knocking them out, and like and do it that way instead, and so when diplomacy doesn't work, you use something else than diplomacy. Like then he's just using his skills, but instead of murder, it's just knocking them out and stuff. And I feel like a lot of people go down that road as I said, when you put up rules and regulations for yourself, you have to kind of like meet your limitations, and then you kind of like alter it to fit into your life. It could be all sorts of things. It could be, I don't know. I tried being vegetarian for a long while, and that was hard for me. And then I started to work around that. And just for some people, it's of course some people can do this like clean sweep and then just stick to their rules and regulations. But in this case, he's learning how to fit it to his worldview or his person or his beliefs, right? And I also think that he had this great. I think most people who are have actively believed God or actively denounced God, you ask these questions because with all this, like, because with Anhai, of course, dying, he was left to be like, why is this happening? Why is all this like death and violence and children and parents murdering each other and all of this like violence? And then you just sit there in your high heaven and you do absolutely fuck all about it. And you can take this conversation the way you want, like whatever you, because I don't think they are very, because I think they're like ambiguous in the way that they tell this. He's not saying that he denounced God. He didn't say that. He just pointed out this fallacy or whatever. And I think a lot of people have asked this, where it's like, why is there so much pain and suffering in this world?
Yeah, it's
why is there? Why,
question.
as if you're this almighty deity, why can't you just, you know,
not do that?
Not do that. Make people like get along and everything. And then it's like the counter argument I've heard is like, but God gave us free will, so with that free will means that people are going to do a lot of horrible stuff. And also some people say that it's a test, right? So it's a test of your faith, that you can, all this stuff can be done and are you still willing to believe in God? And again, it's not, and that's also why I like this, is like, because it's things that I've been asking myself once I was an active believer. I am not anymore. But those are the things that I think a lot of people, if not all actively believing people, have been asking. So I think it's nice that they are touching upon this stuff, but also not giving us like Thorfinn straight up saying, I believe in God or whatever. It's like, it's kind of like up in the air or ambiguous or whatever, vague, something. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I think for him, and when it comes to belief, it's more a question of him believing in himself and his own abilities right now, and seeing that I can actively do something to stop some of this, you know, pain and stop the killing here. I'm sure he'd prefer to, like he did say, I'm going to talk to the king, and he would prefer to resolve it that way, but he's also aware that okay, I might have to fight the rest of these guys here, and he seemed quite confident about it, but also, yeah, gonna do it in a way most likely where he's not gonna add to the killing, but you can't also, like, yeah, and it's part of what he's found out. Like, you can't, as a person, be like, oh, I'm gonna like, if I want to do the right thing, or if I like actively want to make this a better place, a better world, I can't just dive head first in and just start killing and trying to force the world to become what I want it to be, sort of like Eskelad was doing.
And like Thorgil in a way.
Thorgil,
right?
and yeah. Killing their way through it, just all about killing the right people or what it, like, but you can't completely just turn the other cheek either, because then the bad ones out there, or the people who are contributing to all the war and the killing and so on and so forth, like, then they win, basically. So like, if you are to put up a fight, then how do you do that, and how do you fight it in a way where you're not adding to it? And I guess that's like the big question, and I feel like we feel like that he's now arrived at a point where he sort of kind of knows how to do that, or at least a way forward that is way closer to the path that his dad initially wanted to I'm sure, put him on.
Is it wrong for me to kind of want to see him?
Oh no! I wanna see him bitch slap all of these mofo's without killing them. But of course, it would be best if he could just talk his way out of it. But I feel like that we're gonna see Thorfinn in action here again.
So do you think he's gonna talk to Floki, and is Floki ever gonna tell him about? No, probably.
I don't know. He has to beat it out of him. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We still have 4 episodes left, which is two more videos. So I guess if unless you have anything else, like we could dive into more of the pain.
But I mean,
we don't need to.
I can't.
We really don't need. Like it's
can't.
pretty self-explanatory. All like it's right there on the screen in the episode, and it's very much on our faces when we're watching it. Like
It's so freaking triggering.
what was going on.
It's
So
so
let's not do
painful.
that. And Danish word of the day. I'll wrap it up. And we've surely translated pain before, just for good measure. Pain in Danish is
Smerte.
yes. Something we maybe haven't translated before is suffer or to suffer, because yeah, there's a lot of that going around as well. So suffer in Danish is
Lide.
yes, which is a bit weird because that also means like to like you can
Yeah.
like so. But anywho, we're not gonna make it more complicated than that. So just yeah, for this one, suffer, to suffer.
But
and lide.
quickly, if you say like, in Danish you will probably not pronounce the D.
No.
So
Like you
would
pronounce
be-
it differently. So it is like here. It is still the same spelling, Lide. Lide when it's suffering, but it's
Li.
li. That's
pronounce it li
yeah.
instead
Or
of-
some people would probably pronounce the whole thing, and then when you say li, that also just sounds like another word in Danish. That's lig, which means like a
Corpse.
body, a corpse. So it's like what's going on with this
Yes.
shit language? But you know, you've said it many times. Not shit language, but trash language. Yes, exactly. Suffer in English and lide in Danish. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll be back next week with some more Vinland Saga. Thanks again. Yeah. Bye.
Hej hej.